Welcome to Fables on Friday. My name is Xuan and I'm here with my co-host Carolina.
Hello! In this segment, we tell stories and the valuable life lessons we learned. In other words, our version of Aesop fables.
Aesop's fables were made-up stories said to be written by Aesop, a slave and storyteller in ancient Greece. He used talking animals to illustrate his lessons and always provided a moral at the end.
Our stories, however, are real, though these do happen to have animals.
What's different about us is that we each lived in different environments from your average kid today. I lived on a farm, while Carolina lived on a ranch in Mexico as a child. Did you enjoy living on a ranch, Carolina?
Yes, I did, in fact. It was always fun riding animals, and taking care of them was always a huge responsibility.
I love living on a farm because the area is so big and rural areas let you do things you can't do in the city, like ride dirt bikes, drive golf carts, and have many pets.
But with great areas comes great responsibility. I lived in Mexico and my family had a ranch. We always took care of the horses, and one day I decided to do something very stupid and irresponsible. My mom asked me to get the food for the horses and bring the saddle so she can go for a ride. But at that time, I was playing with my cousins, so I completely ignored her. We were going to leave for vacation the day after, and no one was there to feed it, unfortunately.
How long were you going to go on vacation?
About a week or so. Anyways, the horse hadn't eaten in days. We came back and realized the horse felt weak, and we decided to give him a check. The horse vet said it didn't have long to live. My mom found out a week later that I was the one who didn't feed him. Because of this, I got in big trouble and banned from looking after horses.
Wow, that's so irresponsible. Your parents should have done more than just ban you from looking after horses. Anyways, being responsible is one of the biggest parts of growing up. As kids, we always beg our parents to get pets, but we never think about how much work it actually is. Since I'm incredibly lazy, I never asked for pets. But my younger brother always wanted rabbits for some reason. Living on a farm, my grandma had about 12 rabbits and multiple dogs.
Wow, that's a lot of rabbits.
Yeah, we also had goats and pigs and chickens. Anyways, my brother thought it'd be easy seeing how many pets she had, but in reality, he wasn't prepared. My dad went to a rabbit breeder and got 2 big, plump, white rabbits, and boy was he happy when he saw. The months that followed, however, were full of whining and groaning whenever I called him to feed the rabbits. He was so tired of them after a month, and sadly they passed away.
Aw, man, I hope they had good lives.
No, not really. They died after a month.
Oh, dang.
My mom scolded him for wanting rabbits and not taking care of them, and now he let them die. When we buried them, he cried, but I think it's a good lesson in responsibility. Seeing how much kids want pets is kind of irritating when they don't want to take care of them. Afterwards, he got 2 more rabbits that ran away, and we got another one that was cooked by our uncle.
What?
But that's another story. Though it was quite sad, he never asked for another pet. Until recently, he wants a dog. My parents learned from that mistake.
True that. Being responsible means that you contributed to an event occurring, either by your actions or your failure to take action.
That's right.
Of course, this could be a good or a bad thing, depending upon the circumstances.
Correct.
If you have contributed to something positive happening, you may not struggle to take responsibility for your role, although some people do. Where you tend to see people struggle to accept responsibility is when things go wrong. Few people like to admit that they contributed to a poor outcome. However, being responsible means that you must step up and take responsibility.
Taking responsibility is extremely important, especially when it involves the death of a pet. Since you were the one who asked for it, shouldn't you also be the one to take care of it? Before you get a pet, you should consider if you want to take care of something with needs almost like your own. And as you know, humans are super needy and require a lot of attention. Taking care of pets requires a lot of time, energy, and money. And if you aren't willing to do that, then you shouldn't get one. You will have to sacrifice for it, but it can be worth it for a companion. So moral of the story, be responsible and don't ask for pets if you aren't going to take care of them.
That's right.